Good morning everyone. So I'm off on a shoot today, so I thought I'd film a vlog. We are shooting a makeup brand in a photography studio in Sheffield, and I've never actually shot anything in a studio before. I'm fairly new-ish to photography. I was doing that as a hobby for a couple of years, and now I'm trying to do it more as a career and work on projects with makeup artists and models, etc. So this is an exciting one. But yeah, I thought I'd film the process of taking photos in a studio to then the editing process, because I think this shoot is more commercial, editorial type, so it's got a lot more editing involved. So I thought I could show you the steps of like how we set up the lighting. I'm not actually taking my own lighting. We have lighting at the studio, which is really handy. So I'll get to play around with some new kit that I've not used before. But yeah, I have to leave. It's about 8:30. Yes, and I've got to be there for 9, so I've got to book an Uber. Hopefully I'll film enough today, we'll see. I've got my tripod, so I'm just sort of planning to sort of set up my little camera in the corner and get enough footage, hopefully. Hopefully it works out, but it will also be, my main focus will be obviously the shoot and making sure that the photos look good for that. So yeah, I'm not going to be focusing too much at all on how the shots for this video are going to turn out. Hopefully they just look good, but it is a vlog, so like imperfect content is fine too. So yeah, anyway, I shall see you at the shoot. Hi everyone, welcome back. So it's the following week from the actual shoot, and I am at my mum's for the Christmas period, and I thought I would make a video of the editing process and put that with the shots of us actually at the studio taking the photos. So like I said before, it's quite a commercial, editorial type shoot. So there is a lot of retouching involved, lots of skin retouching, which it takes quite a long time per image. So I'm just gonna like quickly do an overview of the process of how I get the final look. But yeah, I thought I'd do a little photography vlog. I hope you enjoy. Anyway, I'm gonna screen record and crack on with what I'm doing. Merry Christmas. Okay, so to begin with, I took the photo into Lightroom and I began by doing a basic colour correction, and I brought out the red colour in the backdrop just to make sure that it was nice and bright and vibrant, and making sure that the makeup was quite bright as well, and you know, enhanced the highlights, etc., and made sure that the balance between the highlights and the shadows were nice. And once I was happy with the image, I then took it into Photoshop, and this is where the skin retouching process began. So I'm just going to do a brief overview of the process. So to begin with, I used the spot healing brush tool, and this is just to basically clean up any obvious spots or lines or blemishes or unwanted hairs or anything like that, just to tidy it up a little bit. So you can see me doing this here. I like to keep my brush quite small, as if you use a bigger brush and you remove a spot with a bigger brush, it's kind of obvious. So yeah, remember to keep your brush small. It will take longer, but the effect will be so much more better and so much cleaner. So yeah, can't recommend that enough. So using the dodge and burn tool, the dodge tool highlights areas. So if there's any areas in the shadows that you think could do with a bit of a highlight, you would use the dodge tool there. Or if there were any areas in the highlights that you wanted to darken, you would use the burn tool there. So I just added a few highlights. I mainly extended the highlight on the cheek contour and then sort of balanced out the shadow and the highlight on the forehead as well. Yeah, that was that. And then after, I used the paintbrush tool where I cleaned up the makeup. So I brought out the red eyeliner, cleaned up any marks on the actual eyelid, and sort of cleaned up around the eyebrow slightly and around the rest of the eye. If there were any lines that had makeup creases, I removed them and just, made sure that they looked really nice and bold. And then I also used the patch tool to clean up the eyelashes and any gaps there. But yeah, that was pretty much it. That was my process of creating these photos from photo shoot to editing. So I hope you enjoyed the video anyway, and thanks for watching.